This is Aotearoa, a land that defines us as a people, a land that needs our care. We are kaitiaki of this whenua, its past and its future, guardians of its unique biology. Because our land is our future. Tō tātou whenua mua pōpō. We are Manaaki Whenua.
Te hei mori ora. E mi tuatahi ki te atua. Te orua ki ngā mate. Haere, haere, haere. Tēnei mihi nui ki te mana whenua. Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. I'm Richard Gordon. I'm the Chief Executive of Manaaki Whenua, Landcare Research, and I'm delighted to be here. I'm going to speak quickly because I've got three things to do and I don't want to take any more time away from our next speaker than is absolutely necessary. I just want to say a few words on behalf of Manaaki Whenua as the partner of this fantastic event and also the host of the challenge. Just to say a few things about this wonderful challenge and also to introduce theme 3, Whakahou, restoration, and our first speaker in this theme. So, as Manaaki Whenua, one of the Crown Research Institutes, and we've been around since 1992, but of course our history goes back a lot further than that. This is our vision. It talks about all the realms of the forest, cultivated land and uncultivated land flourishing. Kia matamato te tupu a tāne a rongo a homeo tiki tiki. We have 4 ambitions for New Zealand. 2 of them align absolutely with this challenge, and the other 2 are very relevant as well. So our biodiversity and our biosecurity work amount to more than half of the total of what we do, and that's a very significant amount of research. We've probably got the largest groups of researchers in New Zealand in those areas. New programs, for example, with birds, led by Susan Walker out of our Dunedin office, very, very relevant. A new program with with myrtle rust disease, led by Madge Paddensey out of Auckland. Again, very, very relevant. A wide range of programs. We also curate national collections, national plant collection, national fungal collection, invertebrates, microbes associated with plants. Also national databases, National Vegetation Survey database goes back decades, soils databases and so on. So tremendous resources. This is one of the things about the CRIs. They have the capacity, they have the resources. We need to protect those. We align 16 million per year of our research with the challenge. That's probably the biggest single alignment, and it just reflects the fact that our goals map exactly onto the goals of this challenge. We've been investing for the last couple of decades in Māori research. We still don't have enough, but we're very proud of the Māori researchers that we have. We've been investing in economic and social research, and we've heard this morning about the real importance of social research and how that needs to grow, because this is a people issue first and foremost. We've been fantastically, I'm just very excited that over the last couple of years we've been able to take on at least another 50 scientists into our organisation. Many of those have come from overseas. Some are Māori. Many are young, many are women, many all sorts, great diversity. So just reflecting on Andrea's comment, it's great to see that diversity growing within the organisation because it brings so much value to the whole of New Zealand. So we're a natural and proud host of this challenge and very strong supporter. We share the values of partnership for impact that Andrea talked about and are in the title page of the report that you've got. We see the challenge breaking down silos, really important in our very complex science environment. We see the challenge getting great teams together, new teams involving people overseas as well as people in New Zealand, involving community groups. That's not an easy thing to do, and I think everybody in this room appreciates that that's not easy, but that's absolutely essential to bring great teams together, because individually we can't achieve impact on our own. The challenge is nurturing diversity and young people coming into science and young people just coming into the challenge, whether they're from communities, from schools or whatever. And I'll come back to that point in a moment, but that nurturing of diversity and of the young are really, really important aspects of this challenge. I want to introduce theme 3, Whakahou, restoration. I don't need to explain that here, but we're looking forward to hearing from Rochelle Binney, who is the first speaker. I'll just reflect back 20-odd years. Some people in the room may have been there. I was involved in a restoration ecology program funded by Forst, and we had a conference which we called Restoring the Health and Wealth of Ecosystems. We held it in Christchurch. We had a video link to the Society of Ecological Restoration, who were holding their annual conference in Texas. And the point I'm making is that was 20 years ago. Some of us have been around for a long time. We really need new blood coming in, new diversity. And Rochelle would have been at school in those days. So I'm absolutely delighted, something that she would probably not have considered at all when she was at school, that she would be coming up in a couple of seconds to give a keynote speech at a conference like this in New Zealand. And you'll hear that she's from Scotland. So she's an exemplar of new blood coming into science, coming into our organisation, doing incredibly well and being an example to others like her. So give a big hand, please, to Rochelle.